Say on streets.
Our streets.
Say on streets. And main it.
Right.
Main it. Who streets?
Our streets.
Word on the beat, word on the beat, word on the beat.
Time after time after time after time after time after time after
You see this right here? You and me.
Man, y'all tuned into another one.
I
Y'all
asked
know what we
myself,
on, man.
what would Pick do when shit hits the fan? Knowing
Man, it's your boy Bash. Y'all tuned into another episode of Ian's Podcast, and we doing a music review. Today, man, we got Jada Kiss, Kisses to the Sky, man. He's back at it. And this one, man, he got a couple notable features. One in particular is Rick Ross and Imani, who dropping down some vocals. And, you know, Rick Ross dropping down a couple of the verses, man. Jadakiss been in the game for a minute, man. Been consistent with his collaborations. All the way back into, I mean, I ain't gonna say all the way back, but you know, he just been consistently just dropping bangers in the game and just staying relevant. But relevant at a level that I ain't gonna say at a level, but relevant in a way that he stay most true to. He more so, you know, boots to the ground. He like to be in the ground with it, in the streets with it, and that's what I mean by with that. But yeah, it's just nice to see that he back at it with some more music, and he got one of the notable names, Rick Ross, on the track. But you know, he recently, not too long ago, dropped something with Fab, and him and Fab was doing some collaboration with each other. You know, Fab is another notable artist who's been in the game for a minute, but managed to stay relevant. And you know, they do it. You know, they got their own techniques of doing it, man. You know, these dudes is on social media, man. They just, I don't know, you feel me? They just find a way to stay relevant in the game, and in doing such, it's not always about selling the most albums or anything like that, but they still making good quality music. But not only just making good quality music, they also manage to be able to relate to the streets, relate to their audience, and still cultivate a new audience, a new sound. You feel me? You got young dudes that understand who Jadakiss is, that's born in the 2000s. You feel me? When Jadakiss was rapping, probably before they was even born. You feel me? Like, but that's what comes with the art of the game, and that's why we going ahead and doing this music review on Jadakiss today, man. Because you know he dropped some new video. You feel me? Kisses to the Sky, man. But we gonna take a little time to listen and hear what he got. You know, see what the production is like. Just see what the intro is like, man. We ain't gonna go too far into it. We not picking a specific verse or a specific punchline or anything like that. We just playing into the song, see what it sound like. You feel me? Get them chops watering a little bit so you can go check it out for yourself, and then you can, you know, leave us a review. I mean, not even leave us a review, but leave us a voice message or comment your own review on what you think, so we can have some, what Jay-Z would say, or, you know, just dialogue, which means, you know, we can have conversation. You feel me? You give me your opinion, I give you mine, and then we can have a conversation. I want to know why you think, why you think the way you think, and, you know, I can give you a better understanding of how I feel about the whole situation. But nonetheless, let's get straight into it. Let's play the music. You
Pick,
feel me?
he always had a plan for after the plan. I knew I had to make something out of these diamonds.
So this the video, you know.
Just try and beat the odds. At all. Yeah. I like this.
So Ross,
This is call living. Don't ever forget it. Sky's just the view, baby. It's never the limit. You playing the game, then you better be winning. Glasses of wine, cheers to better beginnings. World don't stop. You know it keeps spinning. It's sorta like me. You know I keep spinning. I got a good heart. Let the snakes keep the venom. Come out when you see that big boy with the emblem. And I ain't looking at you, mommy. I'm looking through you. I could take you to places you probably only could Google. Bitches in your ears just jealous. Don't let them fool you. They waiting on their chance. They wish they could do what you do. Nah, we ain't jacking them, no. We on the Benjamin wave and we stacking them, no. Put your seatbelt on, we in the fast
I like
lane.
the quality.
And I think I want you to share my
production is
last
on
name.
point.
Kisses to the sky, what's up?
The lyrics is on point too. Okay. Hey, this got that girl in sexy vibe though, like that I'm winning type vibe.
Speaking to existence, I'm the boss type. Nah, this ain't
I like this,
off-white.
I like this.
I got rich off-white. Even though everybody's entitled to an off night. That we ever have one. Luxury, mad fun. Countertop action while the water in the bathroom. I come home, bag full of money. You can have some. Question who? You don't even have to ask none. I love you like that. You ain't gotta get your ass done. Closet stuff.
Okay.
You ain't never
We
with
gonna stop it right then and there, man. I'm gonna stop it right there, man, because we heard a little bit of the chorus. He got to go on into the second verse. Oh, man. Off top, I'm gonna just say, you feel me, bar for bar, word for word, you feel me, style, whatever you want to call it, man, flow, lyrics, you feel me, word patterns, yeah, I fucks with it. Even into what, like, all, like, the jewels he was just dropping, you feel me, he said, I love you like that, you ain't gotta get your ass done. You feel me, just saying, like, you know, like, you feel me, I like you for the authenticity, you feel me, just what we always go back into, you know, keeping it real, you feel me, staying genuine to, you know, to who you are, you feel me, so, like, I feel like Jada Kiss is still, not, I ain't gonna say still, like, you know, it was supposed to stop, but just more so, that lyrical sense, that lyrical content, you know, dropping bars, that's gonna really make you have to think, but that got that grown and sexy vibe to it. It's not like something that, like, I'll be looking at to get me, like, super turned up or some shit. I feel like something that, like, you feel me, if I'm in a bar, the lounge or something, you know, I'm chilling, vibing or something, you know, like, when I'm at the crib, I'm chilling, I'm vibing or something like that. You feel me? Because it's also, because it got some, you know, deep content to it. You kind of want to be able to be in a vibe where, like, you could kind of soak it up. You feel me? This ain't no shit that you just want to go over the top of your head. So you don't want to be, like, you know, too turned up vibe. It ain't something that, like, it just gets you turned. Like, you feel me? Like, it gets you turned, but it got, like, that grown and sexy vibe to it. Something that you can ride and vibe to. You feel me? I always talk about ride music because we always on the go, man. We always trying to, you feel me, get to it. You feel me? Make the most out of our current circumstance, man. We coming from the bottom, man, but we trying to make it to the top. So you always looking for, like, you know, those type of music or anthems or things like that can kind of get you in certain type of grooves, a certain type of energy. I feel like this one of them dope type of, man, you just got done grinding at the end of the day, man, and it's like you just sort of like reflecting and you just vibing, you feel me, probably about to make your move around, like, you feel me, go shake the city up, nightlife or some shit, you feel me? And you got your clean cut, you know, whipped clean, and it's like, man, you done paid the dues, and it's, you just more so embracing, just reflecting back on life, man. Reflecting back on, like, you know, what it took to get you to that point, you feel me? Like, shit, just thinking about the day that led up to the night. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, like, I be hearing, like, Big Meech talk about it a lot, like, you feel me, like, the 80-20 rule, like, you feel me? Everybody was so in love with what they seen at the end of the night that they kind of, they kind of got distracted and forgot about the actual story, what made, you feel me, those nights possible. The reason why, you feel me, they was able to go in the club and shut it down and buy like 100 bottles of Cristal or Rosé or whatever it was that they was buying at that time. You feel me? That's all that you really see, but you didn't understand what went into it. You feel me? Well, like he was saying, like, you know, before Off-White, he was getting it Off-White. You feel me? And like that boy like that, that's why I saying what I'm saying. You feel me? Because he was talking, you know, he was reflecting back on that. Like before Off-White, he was getting it Off-White. That like now, like the things that like was a survival of things that you know that he was doing is now brands and things like that that people are making money off of in a different way. So it's like, you know, leveling up in the game and being able to be in the game still to level up. So yeah, it's your boy Baz. I want to hear more about, you know, how you feel about it. We ain't really get into the whole Rick Ross part of it. We didn't get a chance to hear Rick Ross verse, but we did get to hear the vocals though. That vocals kind of remind me a little bit of Neo, that Neo sound. You feel me? And that's what, you know, Neo got that grown and sexy vibe when he made that grown and sexy music for the ladies, you feel me, and for the gentlemen, you feel me? So yeah, I like that touch to it, and that's why I say it got that grown and sexy touch to it. You feel me? Something that's going, you know, something that is for the minds that's looking for something, you know, soulful in a sense. And I want to say, like, you know, the younger generation now, because I'm part of that younger generation. But, you know, sometimes we really looking for some music to turn up to. Sometimes we looking for some music to reflect to. And I feel like this one of them music that you can reflect to, but also get that, you know, like, you know, that high energy. You feel me? Like that hood gospel music type shit. You feel me? When you want to listen to this, like some hood gospel music. But it's your boy Baz. Like I said, I want to hear more from you too, man. So leave us a voice message. The link is in the description below. Or you can also comment, man. It ain't no support like the support that you could get for free. Which means, go ahead, like, share, or subscribe. You feel me? It literally costs you nothing. Just a little movement of them fingertips. You feel me? But if you do want to pay, you know, pay it forward, man, you can always make a contribution to the podcast. Or you could go cop that Ends merch. The links for that is also in the description below. It's your boy Bass, and I'm tuning out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get it. Go ahead and eat the Ends way.